Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're going to be looking at the Iron Man 2 War Machine figure from the movie, obviously. Again, I thought I reviewed this guy, but I didn't see it on my channel, so I figured I'd do it again just in case you missed it. Here it is. If you didn't miss it, then watch it again and enjoy it. Probably my favorite figure out of the Iron Man 2 batch of figures. He stands about 6.5 inches tall, loaded with accessories. He's got this gun right here, which is warped, but a little hot water will fix that. He's got this missile launcher thing up here. Didn't use that in the movie, I don't remember. I don't think he did anyway. That does remove. That's unpeggable. And it has a little plate that you can put back in place to hide the hole. This gun up here can slide side to side, so you can pose it however you want. It does have an ammo belt that pegs in back here and into the gun. The only problem is it's a pretty stiff plastic, so you're going to have some trouble with posing, probably. It's gonna really control where you can aim that, so it's kind of a bummer. I don't know why they did that. He has 6 hands in total. He's got the 2 semi-open hands, as you can see here. Nicely sculpted individual fingers. He has 2 open hands for repulsor blasts, which the hands have a hinge on them, so you can do that no problem. The armor has a hinge on it, so if you're facing to the side, you can still do it. If they're facing up, then you won't have too much trouble at all, so that's pretty cool. Then he has 2 fist hands, which are also sculpted and painted pretty well. They did a really good job with this guy. The articulation is pretty good. The head, lots of range of motion. Doesn't look up so much, but it has great posability. If you can tell, I don't know if you can really tell, it kind of slides. You can move it around on the ball peg so that you can get some better posing out of it. It's a little stiff, but you can do it. Paintwork is good on the head. Sometimes the eyes don't look so great, but this one ended up being okay. The repulsor's painted pretty well. The shoulder pads are hinged into the torso, so the ball hinged shoulders have good range of motion. It's really stiff, but they are there. Double jointed elbows, and as you can guess, and as you already saw, the wrists have a swivel due to the peg and a hinge, and then it has that flap on top. Lots of sculpted detail on this guy. It looks really good. He's got the diaphragm joint that lets him move all over the place, and it looks pretty good no matter how you do it. It's not the best when you go all the way back, but don't do that and you're okay. So I'm okay with that. He's got wide jointed hips, thigh swivel built in, double jointed knees, just like the Iron Man, though the knee pad sticks out, so probably just use the single joint and you'll be okay. And unfortunately, just like the Iron Man, the feet are only pegged in, so they have a little bit of play, but there's really no articulation there. So that's a bummer. It's not a perfect figure, but it's definitely a really good figure, and maybe the best War Machine figure. So I do really like it. One problem that I do have is the way the shoulder pads are made. If you put the arms forward, the shoulder pads just have to stick up because they can't swivel at all, so they hit the bicep. That's a little bit of a problem. But what are you going to do? You know, nothing's perfect, and this one is pretty good. So there it is. There's War Machine from Iron Man 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, more custom figures, and other good stuff. Wish that wasn't warped. And in the meantime, keep collecting.